Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko, and in this whole video we are going to look into Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and as well Sagittarius Rising weekly general tarot reading 8th of February up until the 14th of February 2021. And should you be interested, guys, into a personal reading with me, or you want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to find a link to my website where you can view either of these services. So with that being said aside, the first card we do have for Sagittarius, that is going to be the Devil card, followed by the next one, which is Temperance. Can you see them? Yes, all right. So next one, that is to be Temperance. Moving next, we do have the Hangman. Oh my God. Followed by the Seven of Swords. And the last one for you for the week, that is going to be the World. Ooh. So these 5 cards. Right, so just hold on a second. All right, so right off the back here at the start of the week with the Devil, Devil is a card that gives you the, how can I say, the ability to accomplish or fulfill your desires. In a sense of that, at this point, at the very start of the week, you will gonna start feeling here, Sagittarius, that you can create your own circumstances based on whatever you wish or desire to accomplish throughout the week, and particularly at the start of the week as well. And at this particular stage, it will be very important that you do identify where your desires lie, what is that you want to do, because with the Devil, people got afraid from this card, and they think that, you know, by suppressing their desires, they are making very good to themselves, but that is very untrue. The Devil, it's very neutral by energy, and once you do identify your desire, or desires in plural, like I said, you do have the ability to forge or form or force the circumstances through which you are gonna reach or fulfill those desires. How you're gonna form those circumstances depends entirely on you. Should you form them in a way that doesn't hurt anybody, then there you go. I mean, you have done the right thing. But you can definitely form them in a way that you can deprive people from their belongings. You can do a lot of harm to others. So in terms of an emotional harm, and maybe also as well physical harm, who knows. But with the Devil card, it's all about, you know, feeling the power feeling the power to force your own circumstances, like I say, and not getting intoxicated by it, and instead being accountable to your actions, being accountable as well to your decisions. But that being said, under any circumstances, you should not allow those wishes and desires of yours to be muffled and to be suppressed, because then it's highly likely that one becomes, first it falls into a depression, and second, it becomes very hateful in the sense of that it starts hating everything that is going on around him. And right after the manifestation of the Devil card, we do have the Temperance, and this is kind of like the salvation from the intoxication of the Devil card. The Temperance at this particular stage, it points that you're going to be quite aware of what needs to be done at that stage. You will know what kind of a chores you need to undertake. You will know as well what is in there, what is going to take to accomplish your wishes and your desires, which you definitely can. And instead of going into either of the extremes, which I talked about into the Devil card, like going extremely aggressive about it, disregarding anybody else and what the consequences your drive toward fulfilling your desire is going to inflict upon others, nor suppressing it completely, not going for it. These are two of the extremes. With the Temperance, it seems that you, Sagittarius, are going to find the correct way, okay, the middle path, the middle way, the most balanced approach toward the situation here, toward what you want to accomplish at the end of the day. With the Temperance, at that particular stage of the week, you are to see that people are addressing you with way more solidarity and compassion than before. And that is not going to be because people what is the English word here? People agree to your standpoint. That is not because people, how can I say, they are willing to follow you, for example. No, but that is because people that are involved into the situation, they understand, they begin to understand here that whatever wish or desire you do have, it's very important for you to accomplish. And they may not be agreeing with it, but they will learn to respect it. They will learn to comply with what you want for yourself, because the wishes and desires of the devil, they are very personal. They are yours, nobody else's. And that's why you will see the compassion and the solidarity from others. And at that stage, quite of a relationships could be mended. I'm sorry. And I'm not talking just only about romantic relationships, but as well friendships, you know, business partnerships, etc., etc. But that is only, you know, if you do learn to respect each other, even in your differences that you do have. And right after this, we do have the Hangman. And it's very interesting because at that point, your pure accountability starts to kick in. Understanding that, you know, being way too forceful, way too warmongery, chasing, you know, your accomplishments, it's not going to provide you with the desired results at the end, which is going to be you being happy while everybody around you, if not happy, at least does not hold grudge or grievances towards you. And also, it leads you to an understanding as well with the Hangman, but there are aspects that simply does not depend on you. I mean, in terms of a wishful thinking and in terms of desire, well, you can force your own circumstances into it and reach as far as you can. You know, should that be a desire that you want to make a business partnership, ultimately at the end, there is something that does not depend on you, and that is the confirmation from the other person that the partnership is going to be built with. You know, they also need to want that. But if it is a personal business partnership, whatever business partnership, you can definitely go for such thing, regardless with whom. So here you will understand that there are, like I said, influences that does not depend on you. And the more forceful you are about them, the more negative outcome there will be in there. No different than if you want to get back with your ex and you are kind of like laying down the foundation with the devil card, but instead of letting the person to see that that is the best possible case scenario for them in terms of love, you're constantly bruising and reminding them that they should do it. That is only going to repose them. You have planted the seeds, let the seeds grow. What I'm trying to say here with the Hangman is that once you kind of like reach that wall, that's, you know, the circumstances no longer depend on you, then you have to leave it as it is, okay, instead of trying to influence those influences. And they are going to resolve themselves on their own accord. And that's why at this stage of the week, you're going to find yourself in something, in a state of simultaneously being tested, okay, and being on the verge of a breakthrough. Because with the Hangman, the skies darken are going to be set into light again, and only thing you have to do in order this to happen is just to wait. And after this faithful waiting here, we do have the Seven of Swords. And at that stage, it's all about consumption, if I may say it that way. At that stage of the week, your the fulfillment of your desire is almost there. It's almost done. And it's all about defending it. It's all about stepping for your own rights and not settling for anything that is beneath your expectations. In this stage of the week, guys, however, some how can I say, partnerships and relationships could be severed, and that is because this is going to be the stage where people are going to start realizing, you know, what their true agenda is and what your agenda is, and you are going to start realizing what your agenda is as well. And also a very clear perspective will be bestowed upon the situation where many people were involved in. You know, can these agendas, in plural, can exist together and can go toward the common cause? In which agenda does not, cannot go for the common cause? Well, pretty much that individual with this agenda is going to drop off the table. That is no different than instead of making yourself richer, you'll start making somebody else richer, which is not your agenda. And the only way that you can start making yourself richer is by severance. So this is going to be the final, how can I say, the final line to see what and who can coexist with you and is not going to cause any predicaments moving forward into your business or into your relationship, and who can't. That is in order for you to have your wish fulfilled exactly as you are anticipating it, okay? Because if you want to settle for something below your expectations, then be my guest. I mean, you don't have to make any severance whatsoever. You don't have to step for your own rights. Whatever is told to you, you can comply to it. That's fine. But if you want to have it exactly the way you want it, then you will have to definitely show a strong backbone, put on the table, you know, your demands, your vision as well. And if you have to, you need to storm these situations as well. So at the end of the day, people understand that you are either in for it, for all of it, or for nothing of it. And right after that, and that is towards the end of the week, we do have the World card. And pretty much that to me speaks about the wish fulfillment here. You know, the drive with the devil ending up with the culmination of things. And you're where your wish comes true at the end of the week. I really hate saying these things, but it is just what the cards are pointing. This is where your wish comes true. After that really tough, it's not difficult, but a tough process. You know, finding the middle path and waiting for the right circumstances to, or for the exterior influences to align, and then stepping for your rights, knowing that if you don't demand what you want, it's not going to be given to you. And at the end, the culmination where you finally reach the goal you have set in front of yourself at the start of the week, which is your desire, your wish. And another thing about the World card, it is that the life doesn't end here. What I mean is that as soon as your wish is completed, you have to immediately start looking toward another thing for you to conquer. You have immediately start looking into a new perspective for you to experience, new enterprise for you to develop, new, how can I say, a new aspect of your life for you to grow. That is very, very important, because otherwise you are just going to start feeling yourself being stuck in the past, and you don't want that. So Sagittarius, that being said, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys. It's a very philosophical one, and I hope that you liked it and you have enjoyed it. But this is one of the very, very, very rare cases where you're gonna hear me in a tarot reading and I'm gonna say your wish is going to be fulfilled. But these are the energies of the week, and should you do the what the card says, you follow the guidance here, it seems that your wish truly is going to be fulfilled. But the wish you bestowed yourself when you the wish that you had just before you hear this video. Again, it doesn't work like, for example, you hear the video and you say, okay, then I'm gonna wish myself to win the lottery. It's no, it doesn't work that way. This ain't the genie lamp. So whichever wish you had just before you watch that reading, then to that wish the reading is referring to. So that being said, guys, this was your weekly general tarot reading. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it. And we shall see each other next time. Until then, bye.